Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so you guys are probably looking at my screen share or my screen or my stream. And you guys are probably like, damn, there's no P&L today. Oh, trade of it is down, unfortunately. We're selling off quite a bit. We're getting a good amount of volume, but I'm sure most of us, if not all of us, can't really trade. So yeah. Anyways, let me start the stream here in the premium. Yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? No excitement in my voice today. We can't do much. We cannot do much today, guys. Trade of it is done. Yep. So we're getting this whole sell off. Thankfully, we're not really missing much yet, but we are definitely going to be making some setups. So hopefully, soon we come back up and we can trade. But I don't know. I hope it's not down for too long, man. Because pretty much for the issue for most of us as to what's happening is it's just not letting us log in. So if you guys are probably logged in before, yes, it's probably still working for you guys. But for most of us that can't log in right now, or we're trying to log in, it's not loading up. So I mean, I'm sure it'll come back up soon. It's a pretty important time to be up, so I'm sure they're working on it. But yeah, in the meantime, I guess we could just sit patiently and just wait for a setup to form. I mean, the market just opened, so I mean, we have a bit of time to waste here. And by a bit of time, I mean like 7 minutes max, 15 minutes max. But yeah, let me keep trying to log in here. Yep, no internal error. Damn, bro. I hope you don't miss much because I do want to have an early day today, guys. But is it working for you? No, I'm getting some internal error with some ID, and it's not letting me log in. It sucks. Yeah, it happens, but it's whatever. I'm sure it'll come back up soon. I hope. In the meantime, I guess we could just wait for a setup to form. I mean, thankfully there wasn't anything to take this morning like yesterday or like Monday. So we're good on that part. But we are dumping quite a bit, and we just finished taking out quite a bit of a level of liquidity here. So I just hope that we don't miss out on any setups that can make us a lot of money. With a given trade. So I'm hoping we come back up soon because we do have something happening here. I mean, the 5 minute looks pretty interesting, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just hope that we come back up. Let me try to log in again. I know me trying to log in over and over isn't gonna help. Yeah, no, it's still down. Oh man, it's gonna be a pretty stressful morning then. But yeah, so far, I mean, we are trying to get some reactions here in the market. We do have, or not, we don't have a setup. We are forming a setup in the meantime. So we're getting something. We are getting something, but we can't really take much yet. So we're kind of just forced to just watch it and just do nothing about it. Bro, it literally stopped working. No, I was trying to get on at 920 and it wasn't working at 920. So it's probably been down for like the last maybe half hour or something. But yeah, I guess we just wait and see. Now, in the meantime, let me start my YouTube here. I mean, it's really the only thing I could do here. But yeah, what's up, YouTube guys? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Could you share the setup for those whose TradeAway is working? I'm pretty sure if you're on the TradeAway chart and you try to send an order, I don't know if it's gonna go through. But yeah, I don't know. New thumbnail on YouTube? Yeah, bro. Someone made it for me. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll use it. It looks pretty. It's better than the outdated one, bro. That thing is old, bro. Internal error. Yeah. That's the error that everyone's getting. Order went through. Oh, okay. Good for you guys then. But yeah. Can you chart for us TradeAway? Top step traders. Yeah. I mean, there's not much yet. I mean, we have a 5 minute here, which I'm hoping I could take. I don't know if it holds though. I mean, there's 4 minutes left in this candle. We are getting a DOL sweep here. We are getting bought up quite a bit with a lot of buying pressure. So as long as we're able to hold this gap here for the next 4 minutes. Oh, and no, never mind. It's gone. Okay, well, thankfully though, for the people whose trade rates are down, we're not really missing too much on any setups though, so that's a good thing. You know, that's a good thing for now. We're not missing out on anything. Yeah, the gap that we once had, it got closed without even the setup even holding. So that's something. You know what I mean? So thankfully, we're not missing out on much. So don't let your FOMO get to you, yeah, guys. There's not much happening here. Not yet, at least. Yeah, we have volume, which is good. So I'm sure we can get a setup as time goes on. But just not right now. Like we have a DOL sweep. We are bullish. We're probably gonna go higher into at least 418 or maybe even 490. I'm pretty positive we're gonna see that. We don't have a setup to trade into it though. So while TradeAway is down, we're not missing out on anything. So we're good. We're good. We're good for now. We're good for now. Blast, you didn't either set up at open. I was too busy trying to log into TradeAway and it didn't really work. So not really. Holy crap. Oh, you managed to log in. Is it coming back? Let me try to log in. Nope, it's not back. 5 minute above. I don't think we have a 5 minute above. This one here already got filled. So, nah, there's really not much to really take here. Unless you're talking about this one. Yeah, this could work, actually. If you zoom in. It's pretty... it's an okay setup, I would say. Like, most of the gap already got filled, so I don't really think it's going to get respected as much as we're thinking. But we can always use it as a backup setup. I would kind of prefer a new one to be formed. So we don't have to worry about questioning whether it's a valid or respected setup or not. But yeah. And if anyone has TradeAway working? No, bro, it's down. It's down. No one, or not most people in here can really trade right now. So while we wait for the setup, you know, we give TradeAway it's time to really fix it. The indicator is saying 8 plus 10 out of 10. Yes, because the indicator doesn't really look at the gaps, whether they got retraced into or not. It just looks at all the confirmations that we have right now, which is the buying pressure, good volume, DOL sweep, room for higher, fair value gap setup. Everything's there. So yeah, it's a good setup. Like everything is confirmed, but the thing that I'm saying is most of the gap already got filled. So I don't really know if it's gonna be as respected as like a new one that has never been touched into, you know, would work. So yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad setup. We could definitely take it if TradeAway comes back up. You know what I mean, but yeah. Is it considered an invalid fair value gap if it got wicked out or filled by the wick? Yes. Yes, because the whole gap already got filled. The whole imbalance inside of that gap already got filled by the wick that you're talking about. It could be like this, for example, right? You have a gap here. It barely got filled, but it got filled, right? You see right here, it got like this whole thing here. As long as from here to here, there's a candle, it got filled. That's it. Like going forward into the future, if we ever retrace back into it, it will not work anymore. You're going to be entering off literally nothing because there's nothing there anymore. But yeah, will Apex reset my account tomorrow if I got on a trade and couldn't get out because of the TradeAway issue? If it's a reported issue, then yeah, they'll restart it. But a lot of you guys are saying that your orders are going through, so I don't really think there's an issue with orders. It's just an issue with logging in. It's letting me log into my TradeAway account on TradingView, by the way. But I don't know how to copy trade on there. You can't copy trade on there. David, are we taking a 50 point stop loss today? I don't even have a setup, so I can't really tell you. I would have to see the setup first. No, I was fine and it crashed. It's not safe. Okay, so yeah, there it is. So yeah, if you guys are having issues with TradeAway right now, like your orders you can't get out or whatever, I'm sure Apex will reset your accounts just like the last time it happened, which was last week. Now, I actually don't know why TradeAway is going down so often. This is like the second time this month, or not this month, in the last 2 weeks where it's gone down. That's pretty rare. You guys know TradeAway never really goes down, so I don't know if they're working on a new update or just the servers are having issues. Yeah, 2 times is weird. Yeah, I don't know. You think Apex? No, bro. Apex does not care, bro. How do you know what stop loss to use? Just general volume? Yeah, you just pretty much average out the whole, like, you can do like the last 5 candles or just the whole market open candles until the point as to where your setup is. See how much these candles are averaging, see how the volume is moving. If you feel like a 35 point stop loss isn't enough, you just extend it. As simple as that. All right, so for example, if you're averaging 70 point candles every 5 minutes, obviously a 35 point stop loss is not going to be good. You're probably going to get stopped out before the candle even opens. You know what I mean? So yeah, in that case, you could do like more of like a 45, 50 point stop loss. And I know a lot of you guys in here are like, oh my God, but 50 points, that's so much. Obviously, there's way to go about it. Just size less. You know what I mean? For example, on Monday when we took our red day, I had about a 55 point stop loss, which sounds like a lot, but when I took my L, I actually wasn't really down as much as I even thought myself. I was on like $500, which obviously is still red, but you know what I mean, with a 55 point stop loss, only being down $500 is not anything crazy. You know what I mean, it all depends on your sizing. You guys can have a huge stop loss with a small sizing and just hold the trade for a little bit longer, for a good risk reward. You know. There's only one way to copy trade on TradingView. I use a website called Pick. Yeah, that's so much work for nothing. But just trade on TradingView, bro. That's what I do, bro. I find it super simple. Let me see if TradingView is back up. I haven't even tried logging in, and nope, it's not back up. Thankfully, we're not missing out on anything. We still have volume until this open, but there's no setups, so we're good. Can you use a live account on TradingView? Of course, yeah. TradingView is a broker. TradingView is a broker. Barcode day incoming. I mean, dude, after Monday and yesterday, I would assume we get a barcode day soon. You know what I mean? I mean, we've had some crazy days lately. I mean, yesterday we had the huge sell off all the way down here, in which we caught, and then on Monday we had the huge pump up here, in which we didn't catch. Unfortunately, we would have caught it right here, but you guys know what happened. So yeah, we missed out on this. But yeah, typically when we have days like this and days like this back to back, we're gonna have a day where we chop the whole day. It's called I forgot what it's called, but it does happen. It is pretty common. So yeah, I'm sure one of these days this week or maybe even next week, we're gonna have one of those very 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 choppy days. Maybe today's the day. I mean, I wouldn't really say so, because we do have some volume, but yeah, we're gonna have one of those days. They're coming, so expect in the next this week or next week to for us to at least have one cash day. I wouldn't be surprised if we do get it. Because once again, we've been having some crazy volume in the markets, and then we're bound to chop up, so the market can kind of catch up a little bit here. What's up, YouTube guys? What's going on, guys? Yo, should it be down for you, David? Yes. Yes, it is, guys. It is down for everyone. All right. And if you guys were able to log into your trade rate, that does not mean that you are safe. Do not place any orders. All right, guys. Obviously, it is one of the stupidest things to do. If the servers are down for trade rate, why are you trying to place an order? I mean, sure, you might get filled, but there is a good chance where if you want to get out of the trade, you will not get filled. So please be careful. Do not trade. Just wait for trade rate to come back up. I'm sure you guys will live. You know what I mean? You guys will be fine. But yeah. How many contracts should I use for my new 50K account, Apex, Eval account? Do you full port? Not really. I go heavy, but I don't full port. I go about 20 contracts. 20, 25, you should be good to pass it in one or two trades. One trade being the pretty good trade into all the price targets. Two trades being some one-to-one, here and there, whatever. But yeah, two trades and you should be good. Three minis max, 20 micros. Three minis, I feel like that's a little bit too much, but yeah, if you want to, you can. With 3 minutes, you should be able, even with a small trade, you should be able to pass it in one trade. These people make tens of millions on commissions and can't make the website work at market open. Bro, you know how many websites out there go down? Amazon goes down. Dude, it's normal. Just give it time. Thankfully, we're not missing out on anything. So you'll live. You'll live. 20 contracts, you need 75 points to pass. For real? I do not remember it being that much. Love it when everyone was raging, or ragging, not raging, ragging. Is it raging or ragging? Ragging about Top Step X outages and TradeAway has been having the same problem, but no one's really complaining. Well, no one is complaining because TradeAway isn't really letting you take fills. What Top Step was doing was they were letting you log in, everything seemed fine, and when everyone was in the middle of a trade, you couldn't sell. Nothing, 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 nothing. And a big reason as to why everyone was kind of getting mad about it was because everyone, whether you're green or red, they were blowing their accounts, and Top Step was not doing anything about it, which obviously caused um everyone was getting mad about it. And that's what you guys, I'm sure you guys remember, like last week, or yeah, I think it was last week. Topstep finally gave out free accounts for people having those issues, in which they should have done that same day when they reversed all the trades. All right, so yeah, that's kind of why, and yeah, with Topstep, Topstep going down is it's a pretty common thing. Obviously, it is pretty new. Topstep X, it's a new thing. So yeah, it's gonna have its glitches. It's how anything new. It's what happens. But with TradeAway, it's not known to go down. That's why everyone's like a little bit like, what the hell? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been having these issues lately. But the issues is pretty much as simple as just you can't log in. You know what I mean? They reverse the trades? No, not for everyone. Not for everyone. They reverse the trades. I'm pretty sure they reversed the trades for the people that still had their accounts. But for the people that blew their accounts, they didn't give them back. Why do you guys think TopStep gave out free accounts last week? It was to make up for the things that happened when it went down that time. Let me see. Someone here said, when you pass your first funded account, how much did you make per trade till payout? Honestly, bro, I on my first ever funded account, bro, I took it very, very light. I was very scared to blow my account. So I was trading like maybe like 5 micros around there. So yeah. But I've always stuck to 5 to 10. Now I do 7 to 10, but I used to do 5. And I requested a $500 payout. That was my first ever payout. David, how many funders have you blown? A lot, bro. A lot. Remember, I copy trade, bro. So when I blow one, I'm blowing like 20. 7 is a sweet spot, 100%. I love 7. 7 contract is really good. It's not too much, it's not too little. You get a good trade, you make a shit ton of money. If you get a losing trade, you make a pretty manageable loss. You know what I mean? David, when was the last time you blew your PA account? Honestly, bro, it was my Top Step accounts. So a while back. How often do you still pop an account? I mean, dude, you guys see me trading on live every day. You guys know, I don't take trades by myself, like ever. So any trade that I'm ever taking, it's always done on live. So yeah. TradeAway platform update. We're aware of the ongoing login issues affecting some users on TradeAway, and we're actively working with their team to resolve this. We will share an update as soon as we have an accurate assessment of the situation. Can provide a clear action plan. If your account is affected and you're currently stuck in a position, please do not submit a support ticket at this time. Okay, yeah. So good thing for you guys, for the people that are saying that you're red on your Apex accounts or on any prop firm account due to TradeAway because you couldn't sell your position or whatever. Thankfully, Apex and I'm sure other prop firms out there, they are gonna revert your position. So you're good. Just don't place any more trades. You know what I mean? Just give it time to kind of reset. But yeah, we still can't log in. So for now, we just take it, pretty chill. TradeAway has been down 2 or 3 times in the last month. Yeah, bro, it's not. I'm just as surprised. I've been using TradeAway for about almost 3 years now, or about 3 years actually, and I've only ever seen them go down really a handful of times. So the fact that they're going down this much recently is pretty concerning. How do you determine the amount of contracts you use? To how Wait. How do you determine the amount of contracts that you use to how big you make your fair value gaps on a given day? The size of the fair value gap does not mean anything. It's just going to tell you where you enter. The gap does not tell you anything about sizing. It's the volume. If you notice that volume that price is moving 100 points per candle, you probably shouldn't be sizing 10, 15, 20 micros. That's not very smart. But if price is moving, like pretty average, 30 points per candle, like small but reasonable size candles, then you could do your full size. You know what I mean? You go all based off aggression, momentum, and volume. All right, that's how you determine your contract sizes. For example, on Monday, there's a lot of volume, so I did start off very, very light with 5 micros. Yo, Blast, do you ever trade on a live account? I used to, way back then, way back then. For my OGs in here, you guys probably remember. But yeah, I used to trade on a live account. I stopped trading on a live account because I noticed that, um, first of all, it was my money. So I was a lot more emotional. I was a lot more attached to that money. I would see $100 days or whatever, and I would be taking profits quite early. Another reason is I was trading both prop Apex actually. I was trading Apex and Top Step at the same time, alongside my live accounts, and I noticed that I was making way more money with prop firm accounts because I was copy trading and I wasn't risking as much money. So I'm like, you know what, bro? It's kind of a no-brainer here. I'm not trying to risk all of my money on one account when I could just pay a few bucks for a prop account, copy trade them, and make 10 times more money than what I was making and less risk. So ever since that day, I kind of withdrew all my money. I still have my account open, my live account, it's still there. But it has no money in it. And what's it called? I just traded prop firms ever since, and here I am today. You know what I mean? Why'd you stop trading with Top Step the same time with Apex? Because with Apex, I was copy trading more accounts. I was more consistent with Apex. I felt like the payouts were a lot more fair. Like they were just way more. You know what I mean? So I'm like, dude, like, why am I gonna do extra work when it's a pain in the ass right now? Because back then, copy traders weren't really a thing. Why would I do all of that when I could just do it on Apex, copy trade 4 times more accounts and make 4 times more money? You know what I mean? David, when did you start trading? 15 years old. I'm 20 right now, so I've been trading for about 5 years. Are you gonna do a challenge ever again? Probably not, bro. Those things are useless. They don't do anything. Let me see if my trader is back up, guys. One sec before I keep answering questions because I do want to focus on the charts here a little bit. Nope, internal error. Damn, man. Anyways, okay. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, for the person which is Mutt, will I ever do a challenge ever again? No, guys, they are useless. They're horrible, guys. A challenge, doing these challenges, yeah, they're fun to do with you guys. You guys get paid with me. You know, we go at the same pace. But that's not as easy as I seem, guys. I've done challenges a few times. But sometimes like what, like 2 times. The first time I did a challenge, I got what 2 or 3 payouts with you guys live. And I asked you guys, I'm like, guys, I did this all from scratch with you guys. Did you guys request a payout? Most people were like, no, because this trader didn't like it and all I wasn't paying attention. It's the same shit, guys. It's really the same thing. I can start from zero. I can give you guys a whole blueprint, and most of you guys in here probably won't get the payout. So it's kind of wasting time for me. Now, what more do I mean by doing a challenge account being useless? Well, first of all, not everyone in here is probably going to follow along and get a payout at the same time as me, even if I start from scratch. But it also, the trades aren't going to change. The trades that I take on my accounts compared to a challenge account are going to be the same trades. You know what I mean? I don't give you guys, I try not to give you guys shitty trades. Like all of the trades are obviously going to be my best work at the given time. All right, guys. So I'm not going to trade my trades for anyone or anything for a challenge account. So that makes no difference. What makes a difference is the timing behind these trades have to be perfect. If I even mess up once, it's like, dude, this challenge goes to shit because I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be oversizing on it so I can pass with you guys fast and everything. And you mess up once, and everyone starts complaining, everyone starts saying that you're shit and this and this and this, and you know how it goes in Discord when a loss comes along. You know what I mean? So yeah, a challenge is nothing but a headache. It does nothing good for anyone, and it's just a headache. You know what I mean? I already proved myself once. It's back. Okay, cool. I'll check it out right now. But yeah, I've already proved myself most of the times with the payouts with a challenge account. So I mean, there's no point. Anyways, let me try to log in here. Oh yeah, it is back. Cool. On the sad part, we still don't have a setup in the market. So yeah. And my trade rate isn't. Oh yeah, it is. I was about to say it is not loading. I'm assuming it's because everyone is logging in right now. But yeah, we're back. We're back. Let's see what we got here. What's a good straight to funded account? I think Tradify has them. That's pretty good. They're pretty pricey, bro. Be careful with that. Now it says technical errors. Well, guys, remember, like there's like a million people trying to log in right now. Give it some time. Give it some time. I had the Tradify one. I blew it. Well, it's not really the prop firm's fault though. You shouldn't be getting a straight to funded account if you're constantly blowing accounts. Try practicing a little bit first and then go to that. Straight to funded accounts are more for like more consistent traders that don't want to waste your time with evals. You guys know me. I do not like doing evals. I hate them. But yeah, straight to funded is not for everyone. Keep that in mind. They're pretty pricey, but they're more for like people that know what they're doing and they just want to skip the practice phase, I guess you can say. But yeah. Trave's back up. Yeah, I know. I'm on it right now as we speak. Oh yeah, I have to change my overlay. I hope the orders don't lag. So before I take a trade, I'm gonna give it a few minutes for the servers to really come back up and really do their thing, and then we go from there. Guys, have you ever heard of the Eighth Wonders breakout strategy or system? No, I have never heard of that. That is a unique name. The Eighth Wonder, like, dude, I've never heard of that. Are you waiting for news? I mean, at this point, yeah, we might as well. I mean, we're not. It's not really based on news. It's more based on we don't have a setup. David, does Apex still change PAs to live accounts? Honestly, I have never seen that, dude. I have gotten so many emails from Apex, and you guys have too, saying, "Oh, we're looking at your account. We're watching it right now. We're planning on moving you to live." You'll never hear from them ever again. They do this every 3 months. So no, yeah. I'm sure Apex has moved people to live, but it's not very often, like ever. They do not focus on that. David ever rarely loses 3 losses in a row, dude. It is not like that, bro. Do not say that, bro, because when it happens, I am gonna get attacked, bro. Please. Anyways, okay, so now that TradeView is back up, I'm gonna chip out overlay in a second. Let me just try to find a setup first. Unfortunately, we don't have much to really work with here yet. So let me turn on the indicator real quick. Let me see if we can find anything. I'm testing it with an eval and there's no lag. Perfect. Can't see the candles on my TradeView. Just refresh it. Eval phase is just booth and a waste of time. That's what I'm saying. I don't like doing evals. Even if you guys are saying, "Oh yeah, but David, you can pass them in one trade," dude. That's one trade that can go towards a huge payout. You know what I mean? For example, let's take yesterday for example. What if you took yesterday's trade and you held all the way down for 200 points, but it was on an eval account? Obviously, you're gonna be a little bit butthurt because you're like, "Damn, I just caught one of the best trades in a long time, and it didn't count towards anything. It just passed an eval, which I could have done with any trade." You know what I mean? And it gets a little bit annoying, So for me, I really despise trading evals. I do not like doing it. I really don't. Yeah, they're a waste of time, but not only a waste of time, but dude, they are a huge waste of money, bro. Because you guys don't understand how much money you're leaving on the table. Like you're trying to trade these really good setups, and what I mean, you can't. You know. So yeah. Indicators picking up something. I know. I see. I didn't think we had a fair value gap down here, but yeah, if we're selling off like this, honestly, we could probably try to take it. I can't see the chart on TradeView. Should I still answer? Try refreshing it. You have some time to fix it. The market is starting to move a little bit more. Do you guys notice here how? Okay, look. A lot of you guys call me. Maybe it's a coincidence. But I like to believe my own things. Do you guys remember the last time that TradeView was down? Coincidentally, we went from having amazing day to TradeView being down and being super choppy, right? And you guys are like, "Nah, David, that's not how it works, bro. Like, no one uses TradeView like that, bro. Like, what are you talking about?" And then TradeView came back up, and we went from having that one choppy day to a very good day. Now, today, TradeView was down. We went from having chop into TradeView coming back up, and now we're moving all of a sudden. Do you guys see what I mean? Because a lot of you guys were like, "Nah, David, like, are you dumb? Like, dude, volume doesn't come from TradeView being down." But when one of the biggest brokers, the futures brokers, is down, you know what I mean? I like to think that not that many orders go through. You know what I mean? So it is definitely a little bit weird, but yeah. Because look, literally the second that TradeView comes back up, out of nowhere, we're breaking past the lows, we're getting candles, we're getting gaps. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit like. Also, let me lock in here because when news came out and it seemed like it came out bearish. So maybe we can get some shorts here soon. So let me lock in real quick before we actually sell off and I'm not paying attention, and we miss out on another side of like Monday. Let me be fast here. Hold on, guys. One sec. Okay, so if you take shorts, oh my goodness, we don't have that many price targets. I would probably just have 2 price targets, just 25 and 25.08. There you go. And yeah, we are selling off quite a bit, guys. So okay. So let me catch you guys up. Let me kind of stop talking off topic. Okay. So pretty much what I'm watching right now, guys, is we are selling off quite a bit right now. And as we're selling off right now, we are approaching a very far away, but now we're in it. bullish fair value gap here, in which has not been fully filled, but it is a well-respected fair value gap, as we have not one, but two, but three, but four bounces, or two bounces all in one range. All right, so if the selling is coming along, we're taking out the DOLs to the downside, we're holding below the DOLs, with enough selling pressure, we can probably look to take some shorts into this inverse, into 25.25 and 25.08. So this is a potential setup that we can look to take. Now, with today's type of volume, we could do like a 45-point stop loss with a light size. So I'll do like 7 contracts maybe, and then go from there. All right, guys. So yeah, this is pretty much what I'm watching right now. Let me just lock this in real quick before we actually continue selling off here. But yeah. But yeah, no, the selling looks pretty good. Now, I am a little bit worried with the market maybe sweeping this deal at 142 and maybe retracing into this bearish valley gap. But we'll see. We'll see how we do here. I'm going to look at the reaction first based off 142. See how we react, if we want to get a DOL sweep, if we want to retrace, or whatever the case may be. And then we go from there. All right, guys, because, yeah, I don't really want to rush this either. But it does look really good with the given selling pressure that we have right now. So I definitely want to see how this goes. Now, with this type of volume, I am kind of willing to get a little bit, I don't want to say too late of an entry. Oh my goodness, wow, we are selling off. Okay, guys, I'm going to try shorts here. I can't wait too long. You know what I mean? So since I got filled at 113, I am going to move my stop loss a little bit down. I'm going to move my stop loss maybe, since I got filled like right here, 113. I'm not going to use a 60-point stop loss with that much sizing. So I'll probably just use like a stop loss at like... I don't know if I want to do 158. I feel like that's a little bit too close. Oh, bro, my stomach hurts a little bit. Damn. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know if I want to use a stop loss. Guys, this is not going to be my guaranteed stop loss yet. I don't know where I want to place it at because I got to fill out 113. I don't know if I want to do 50 points or 45. Because I do know that we're probably going to get like a little pullback here since we just finished taking out a DOL. The thing is, I don't know where I want to place my stop loss. That's the only problem. Well, I should probably place it soon because, oh my goodness. We're already getting a little bit of a pullback here. I might have to just sell manually if we flip this. Hold on, guys, because I haven't placed a stop. I don't know where I want to place a stop loss. I don't know if I want to do 45 points or 50. I'm waiting for the market to push back down a little bit here and then just place it. My bad for that, guys, by the way. This trade wasn't really planned out because we were so distracted with Trader Bay being down. But yeah, if anything, I'll just manually sell and just let you guys know when I sell. But yeah, I do believe that this is just going to be a pullback. That's the problem. That's why I'm not really setting a stop loss just yet. It could be a pullback into the 5-minute. That's the thing. And if you guys want to get out, if it's too much of a loss for you, go, feel free to. Just know that we're probably going to work with a re-entry off the 15-minute. I'm kind of just waiting for the market to pull back down a little bit because I know there's going to be a pullback. I know we're going to go lower. Everything is lined up for lower for a fact. I'm just waiting for a big enough pullback to know where I want to place a stop loss without obviously getting stopped out in one more little pullback. But if you guys manually sold, you guys can always look for a re-entry down here. I'm sure we're going to get it. But obviously wait for a little bit more confirmation into the selling there. But for me, I think I'm gonna settle with, honestly, I'll probably do like 163. If anything, I'll just place it there. Obviously, let me give the market a little bit more time to sell off a little bit more here. If not, I'll just manually sell myself. But yeah, so I would say if we go back down to like break even or like maybe like around the 120 range, I'll place a 163 points. A 163 stop loss. If not, if the candle just reverses, I'll just manually sell. And you guys can do the same, or if you guys want to place your own stop loss, go ahead. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do believe that we are going to get a pullback soon. So yeah, I just don't know where it's going to be at. If it's up here, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get an entry here, though. Oh, yeah. Once again, guys, my bad for a little bit of a messy trade here. This trade was just super not organized with the stop loss. But I guess I'll just place it at the candle high and just call it there. So just buy 7 stop at 199. I'm going to take a big loss on this one, though. If it pulls back too much, that's going to be the problem. Which I'm fine with re-entering. I just didn't have that stop loss, fully placed. Because once again, guys, like I said, I know we're gonna get a pullback here. It's probably gonna be into the 5-minute, into lower. So yeah, I'm really hoping that we can at least shoot back down into the re-entry area, so I can tell you guys a cleaner stop loss. So if you guys want to enter or re-enter, you guys can go ahead and place a set stop loss. Because I was planning to do like 50 points, but I couldn't set it in time. We got to pull back way too quick on this one. But for now, guys, I placed my stop loss at the fair value gap entry, so at 199. So like literally 199 is my stop loss right now, my play stop. But if you guys haven't entered or if you guys got stopped out, don't worry about it. Honestly, it's not really a big deal. Like I said, I do believe that we are going to go lower. There's no reason why we don't. I mean, unless we get a D-wall sweep here, then, you know, that might be a little bit different there. But if it's not for the D-wall sweep and we end up pulling back down, we should be able to see way lower. So we're just waiting on that. Right now, like I said, I know it's going to be a retracement into lower. So if we can get a red to green, if you guys haven't entered or you're looking for a re-entry, you can just wait for a red to green into the hold below 142 and maybe just even anticipate the entry into the inverse if you want. It's obviously going to be a little bit riskier, so you can either enter around this area or maybe down here if you need to re-enter or if you didn't enter. All right, guys, but yeah. Now, if for me, on my position, if you guys are following my position and my stop loss and everything, what I'm going to do is I have my stop loss placed at 199.75. If we shoot back down into break even, I'm going to trail my stop loss down into 25.163 and then just leave it there until we see a 1-to-1. But I'm most likely going to get stopped out on this because we are getting quite a bit of heavy retracements. But yeah, I definitely needed to plan this trade a little bit better. It happened so fast, you know, trade being down and everything. So once again, I apologize for this trade, guys. I'm sure we can find a re-entry though. It won't be a big deal. But yeah, okay, yeah, I got stopped out. Okay. So let me kind of reorganize myself here, and obviously I'm gonna give you guys a way better entry. So give me a second here, guys. Let me kind of just fix this up real quick and see what the market is doing. Because right now, honestly, yeah, we look bearish at first, but we are getting more of a D-wall sweep here off of we inverse the fair value gap, but we are getting a D-wall sweep here off of 142. So obviously, for myself, since I did take a little bit of a heavier loss, I'm gonna have to kind of size a little bit heavier on the re-entry or on any other setup that we get. We have good volume, which is a good sign, so that won't be a big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna see how the market reacts from these two gaps here, whether it's gonna be a retracement, whether it's gonna be an inverse back to the upside from a D-wall sweep. We'll see. All right, guys, but I'm open to both sides. I do like the volume, so I'm pretty confident. So for those probably saying, oh, but dude, I never take re-entries, it's gonna be a good one, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, just give me a second. Let me just give the market a little bit more time. And obviously, let me give you guys a more organized alert. This is the first time that I've ever given you guys a trade without like a set stop loss. It was way too messy, way too fast at first. So once again, I apologize for that one, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna see how we react off both the bearish gap on ES and NQ, and we should be able to get a way cleaner trade off this one. So yeah. And with the given volume, like I said, I'm pretty confident that if we catch the right move, we should be able to make this whole loss back, which is why you guys probably don't hear me stressing out right now. I'm pretty confident that we can make the loss back. So just follow along and, you know, you guys should be good. But yeah, it seems like we're getting a very heavy sweep here from 142. The gap didn't end up holding, which is actually pretty surprising. So I'm going to delete that for now since I'm not going to use it. I'm going to stick to a 45-point stop since I am going to be sizing a little bit heavier. And I'm just going to be targeting these two highs up here. All right, guys. So yeah, just pay attention. This alert is going to come out a little bit late. I do know that part, so I'm not going to focus on it that much. But yeah, so guys, right now I'm looking for longs. I know we're flipping our buys quite quick. Just bear with me. Obviously, we're getting a pretty fast and aggressive DUL sweep from 142 into the 5-minute inverse. Yeah, and there's nothing on the 15-minute. So yeah. But let me see. Hold on. Let me kind of mark this out real quick. And then yeah, my stop loss here, guys, if I do end up entering, will for sure be at 198 instantly. All right, guys, just so you guys know. So 198, and then I'll have a. And price looks aggressive. So like I said, guys, if we do catch the right move, we should be able to see like a literally like instant profit. But we just need like a good candle into this. Let me just make sure my price targets will be good on this one. We're gonna be 174 points. Okay, not bad. Will we have anything else stopping us? Maybe we could target like something here, but no, we're getting a red to green here. So just pay attention, guys. Hover your mouse over the buy button. Just be ready because we're about to enter some longs here. Like I said, it does look pretty good. I do like the volume. I do like the aggression. I do like the momentum. And like I said, I'm pretty confident that we should be able to catch the right move with this given volume. It looks pretty clean with the given setups. But we just need a little bit more cleaner momentum, and we should be able to shoot straight into it. All right, guys. So just give it a second. Yeah, I do like this volume, like I said. So yeah. I'm just surprised that those shorts didn't end up holding quite quick actually as well. We had so much selling pressure. I do have to review that one after this trade. See what went wrong. I can't even say the words right. What went wrong in that case? Because it looked really good though. Maybe we just took shorts a little bit too soon because we did have 2 DOLs here, and I guess we just swept it. But we'll check that out later. I'm just a little bit more annoyed with that stop loss. I couldn't set it in time. We pulled back way too fast. All right, bro. These candles are so aggressive. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't know if you guys are seeing this on TradeAway, bro. But yeah, let me see if I can find an entry for you guys here soon. Just pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Pay attention. I just know with this volume being so aggressive, if we get even one slight pullback, we are screwed, bro. Because we're going from full red to full green to then full red. Like, but yeah, just hover your mouse over the buy button, guys. Because yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try longs here. This is gonna be a risky one, guys. Oh my goodness. Just prepare yourself, guys. Prepare yourself. This is gonna be a risky ass trade with this volume, bro. I am a little bit nervous with myself with this trade too, bro, because this volume the setup looks good. It looks amazing, but dude, the volume looks so aggressive. Maybe too aggressive. I just hope we don't like have to work with re-entries. I'm not going to, obviously. It's probably gonna be my last trade for the day, whether it's green or red. But dude, I don't know what stop loss to place. 198. Because I just feel like a 45-point stop loss. I'm gonna place 198 regardless. But I just feel like a 45-point stop loss in this market isn't even enough either. Because yeah, look, these pullbacks are way too aggressive, bro. Yeah, no, guys, I'm getting off this market, bro. I'm gonna go very red on the day, bro. Yeah, no, the guys. Oh my goodness. Bro, the guys, this mark, dude. Look at it, like it pulls back green. Like, dude, these pullbacks are way too strong, bro. The volume is way too aggressive, and look, we're flipping back green like nothing happened. Oh my god, it's gonna be such a hard market. I'm telling you guys, bro, this long looks so good. These pullbacks are just way too much, bro. And I can't afford them, not with this sizing. Bro, I haven't been down this much in so long, bro. Oh my, I don't even know what to do anymore with this market because I want to trade this volume, but dude, I'm down too much. It's too aggressive. Look at that, dude. What is this volume? What the fuck? I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, bro. It's not it's not emotions, bro. The market is moving way too aggressive, bro. Like, bro, even a 45-point stop loss is getting stopped out in 1 second. It's brutal. Yeah, bro. Oh my goodness. The markets are angry? Dude. What the fuck? Like, I want to take the setup. I know, like, dude, it looks super good. Like, the volume, the momentum, and everything. But these pullbacks are no joke, bro. We're flipping from red to green, full 80 points. Like, what? Oh my gosh, bro. I really don't know what to do. I don't know if I should get off. I don't know if I should try trading this. Oh my god. Dude, I did not expect today's market to be like this. Why is it even like this in the first place? Jeez, bro. What the fuck? Like, I want to try. I know I'm down a lot. Like, that's not a big deal. I have enough drawdown. But bro, like, what? And it literally seems like the market wants higher. Like, it literally is trying to push up higher. But dude, these pullbacks are so fucking scary. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Like I said, I don't really care about my P&L. Like I have enough room to breathe, but I have to be careful with that with my sizing then because damn, bro, it's gonna be a heavy ass day then. Yeah, I'm gonna give the market. I'm not gonna get off, but I'm gonna give the market a little bit more time to settle down a little bit, see if it wants to trade this 5 minute here, and we go from there. But dude, you guys don't understand. I'm literally speechless, bro. I have not seen a day like this in a long ass time, bro. I literally got topped and bottom ticked on these both setups when they look so good with these pullbacks, bro. What? Once again, guys, I apologize for today. Like, it has not. I have never had a day like this where I'm like speechless, bro. What the hell? Bro, guys, I literally don't know what to say. Like I'm literally speechless, bro. Look at the 4 hour, bro. Like obviously I want to apologize to you guys for the loss, but dude, it looks so good. Like why are we moving like this out of nowhere? Yo, David, make sure my bro. Why are we trading during news? I don't think there's news going on, bro. It's just a high volume market. Hold on, let me. Bro, guys, I'm literally like speechless right now. Like I know I keep saying it, bro, but like, what is going on? Let me check the news real quick. Because no, there's nothing. Literally nothing. There's nothing going on. Like I still want to take the setup, bro. Like I said, guys, it looks so good. We have such a good deal wall sweep. We had such good volume, but these pullbacks, bro. There was PMI news, yeah, like 30 minutes ago. Explain the setup if you have a chance. Yeah, of course. Okay, so obviously you guys saw that we tried to take shorts. Shorts look good at the time, right? We had the 15-minute setup. We held below 142. We had a bunch of selling pressure. We inversed the fair value gap. We held below the gap. Everything looked good. I took shorts. For some reason, we pulled back instantly, literally instantly. I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure. It was one of those setups where we had a deal sweep. Very unlucky timing. Whatever. It's a whatever loss. I'm like, okay, well, if we're getting a bunch of buying pressure right now from 142, right here, we're getting a shit ton of buying pressure from 142. We're about to inverse this huge 5-minute bearish rally gap. We have a DO sweep. We have room for higher. Okay, let me try longs. I take longs, instantly stopped out. I'm like, dude, like, well, I don't know what to say. Bro, shorts were way to enter. That simple? No, they weren't. We just had a DO sweep. The market isn't oversold nor overbought. So any sell that we get here looks good. It's just a little bit unfortunate because obviously, yeah, we tried taking shorts around the DO sweep. We enter like right here, and then we swept the drawn liquidity after. So yeah, that's a little bit of an unfortunate setup. It happens. It doesn't happen sometimes, whatever. But the longs is what has me confused. Like, what the fuck? It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a hard day, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna see what we do here, why we do it. Maybe I'm gonna try one more entry. I know today's probably gonna be a very, very stressful day. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try because yeah. No, guys, relax, bro. Relax. I'm not gonna be over risking my accounts. Like I know what I'm risking. But I want to take advantage of this market. Like, you know what I mean? There's no way I'm gonna get off with this, you know what I mean? Or like this, I'm not going out like this, bro. But dude, I'm just scared with those pullbacks, bro. Those pullbacks are no fucking joke. So I don't know if I should have a bigger stop loss, but my sizing has to change. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fucking hard. Bro, guys, I think after today, bro, I'm ready to retire, bro. Dude, these markets are getting harder and harder by the day, bro. Because look at this. Like, look, we go from a full candle into now flipping back red. And this candle is, what, 50 points in 1 second red. Isn't the gap invalidated? Not yet, kind of, but not yet. I usually give it a few amount of candles. So if the gap doesn't get filled in this candle, I'm probably just going to go out bad and just take my loss. But wow, bro. I already know I'm not going to hear the end of it, bro. I already know people in the chat are going to be saying some stupid ass shit, bro. I'm never going to hear the end of it today, guys. I don't even care about the loss, bro. I just know it's going to be so annoying talking to some people today. But yeah, like I said, I do want to take these longs, like really bad. I know I do want them to work out. That's why I'm willing to re-enter. But I'm just scared with the stop loss, bro. In this market, I don't even know where to place my stop loss at because 60 points sounds like too much, but 45 points sounds like too little. Check the S&P. What? Yes? That's not much. Because look, guys, look. We literally 1 second ago, we just had a full buying candle. 60 points. And now we're all the way back down to almost red. Low probability day? A little bit. I mean, we have volume, bro. Like I said, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. Doesn't mean I'm going to take a trade, but I'm going to see if I can get something else. But, dude, this market, bro. If this gap doesn't get inverse in the next 2 minutes, I'm just going to ignore it. Wow, bro. Yeah. Back to red. I don't mean this as a hate, David, but we really got to stop taking negative risk reward trades. That wasn't a negative risk reward trade. None of these are. Dude, look at these price targets, bro. Like, what? You mean heavy size trades is what you mean. But yeah, look, now we're fully like what? Okay, let me lock in a little bit here, guys. It's so tempting, bro. Like, because now we're getting the inverse. We're getting a shit ton of buying pressure out of thin air, and longs will work. Look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour isn't closed, so it doesn't close in the next 4 hours, so it's good. That gap doesn't exist yet until the candle closes. All right, guys, I'm gonna say fuck it and try one more longs, bro. This is gonna be my last trade, bro. This is gonna be my last trade. If it doesn't work out, bro, I'm gonna take the biggest loss of my career, bro. But yeah, like I really want these longs to work. I'm gonna put my stop loss at 233. What is it? 233? Yeah. And if that doesn't work, bro, then I'm literally off. Because dude, this setup looks too good to just pass up on. But bro, guys, this is gonna be my biggest day something, bro. I'm not even gonna alert it, bro. Not to the. I gotta focus all the way, bro. If you guys are on stream, you guys watch it, but yeah. I'm just so confused. Like I'm fucking speechless, bro. I'm not gonna alert nor claim it as a green day. Don't worry. But dude, I'm probably gonna have one of my biggest losing days in my career, bro. I really gotta see what I did wrong today. Bro, who would have thought, bro? And if this trade ends up actually playing out, I'm not even gonna scale. Like I would have to just trail my stop loss off until since I'm down so much. I wasn't even planning on being down this much today. Wow, bro. Fucking crazy. It's not even that price is bad, bro. It's just these pullbacks are like so like it has me so like out of like so shocked that I don't even know. I can't even think properly. And there's no way this candle flips from red to green, from green to red, bro. If it does, dude, I don't even know what to say. Like, dude, I'm gonna have to take a break or something, bro. Cause holy crap, bro, this is I have not been down this much in a long time, probably ever, per account, bro. Look at that, bro. I was mad. That was another loss. Yeah, no, bro. Today is I'm gonna have to take a step back and really think about what I did today, bro. Cause what the fuck. Now, thankfully, my accounts won't be blown even with the risk. I just did the risk with the math right now. They won't be even close to being blown, but there is definitely gonna take a big chunk out of my profits, bro. Right now, I just went from having 70,000 on my accounts, and I'm currently sitting at 66,300. So yeah, definitely a big chunk of my accounts. You know. But dude, it's like, how are none of my setups today getting respected? We have volume, we have everything. And we're just dumping like nothing happened. Look at that, bro. Wow. Yeah, no, guys, I'm getting off, bro. My biggest losing day of my career, bro. Oh my goodness. My accounts are currently sitting at 65,000, bro. 64,943. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What the fuck is happening today, bro? I'm never gonna hear the end of this one, guys. I'm literally never gonna hear the end of this one. What the fuck happened today? No, I'm not really stressing. I know I'm gonna make it back. Like I'm not gonna lie. For these next few days, I am gonna have to size a little bit heavier. Obviously, hopefully the markets are a little bit cleaner. But damn, because yeah, no, recovering a 5K loss is gonna take a few days with the sizing I'm gonna do. None of David's trades lasted 5 minutes today. Well, I mean, dude, look at the volume, bro. Like, nothing. First of all, nothing's getting respected. And dude, these pullbacks, bro, we're going from having full on 80-point candles to then just randomly flipping it back down. Once again, guys, my bad for my performance today, bro. Like, holy crap. I did not expect this today, bro. Obviously, it happens. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to have their big days like this, but fuck, bro. I was forcing a little bit, bro. I did get a little bit emotional. I mean, dude, I wasn't really expecting to be down so much. You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of like shocked. At least it shows that it happens. You know what I mean? Bad days back to back. No, we had a good day yesterday. Yesterday, I made 2K per account. So I'm sure if I get one good or like 2 or 3 good trades with a good sizing, I'm sure I can make it all back. It's not my goal isn't to make it back. I have more than enough room on my accounts. Right now, I'm currently sitting, dude, I was at 70,000 this morning, and now I'm sitting at 64,943 and 56 cents. So yeah, definitely a big chunk got taken out. Doesn't mean I'm gonna blow my accounts, but wow, bro, I had to review a lot today, bro. Cause yeah, I did force out some trades, bro. I did get a little bit emotional, bro. I did lose a lot today, guys. My bad, guys. Once again, I'm really, really sorry for today. I've never had a day like this today, or like today. I'm just speechless, bro. Like, what the fuck happened? Took my profits earning on the last one that you took. Yeah, I did see some green on it for sure. I obviously not enough green for me to recover everything back, but you know, well, it saw I entered at 278. It saw like what, like 40 points, but obviously I didn't take profits. I was down like 3 grand, bro. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather, and by a little bit, I mean a very big breather. and just review the hell out of the charts today. But once again, guys, I apologize for my new people in here. This is my first time that I've ever had a day like this bad. So I really, really apologize. I don't know what the fuck happened. I have never had a day like this with this many L's. Well, to be fair, the last trade was kind of a win. It was 40 points. I just didn't take profits because obviously I'm down like crazy. But wow, bro. I do not know what to say. Yeah, guys. I'm going to get off, bro. Obviously, yes, I'm still going to be on tomorrow. But yeah, these next few days, you guys are probably going to notice that my sizing is probably going to be a lot more heavier. Because obviously me, if I do 7, my goal isn't really to make everything back that I lost today. I still have more than enough profits on that account. Like I said, it's currently sitting at 64,000, so I have about like 15 grand of drawdown. So it's not a big deal. Obviously I never have days like this, so but I definitely do want to make back a bit of the chunk that I did lose today, because wow. And like I said, guys, I really apologize for the trades today. Like I said, the setups are there. It's just, bro, this volume is not a joke, bro. Holy. We fight again tomorrow? Yeah, no, we'll be back. We'll be back. Hopefully tomorrow, trade rate isn't down, and hopefully tomorrow we have a way cleaner market to at least make something back from today. But yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna bother opening the chat today, guys, because I know I'm never gonna hear the end of it. So yeah. I'm just gonna focus on reviewing my trades. Maybe I do a little bit of a stream later today and show you guys what went wrong, if anything went wrong. I know that the volume today was a little bit, not usual, but yeah. Can we do a review? Yeah, probably later, bro. Right now, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even trying to look at the camera right now, bro. My head is all over the place right now, bro. Once again, guys, if you guys have been with me for years, the years I've been doing this, I have never had a big day like this, bro. I did not expect me. Like, dude, I don't even know what to say. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll make it back. It'll be my goal. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, guys, bro, I'm going to get off. Once again, I really apologize for the trades today. Although, yeah, the setups look good. The volume was way too much, and I kind of forced it out a little bit. So I really, truly apologize, guys. I'll be super, super locked in tonight. Super locked in for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, actually. And we'll make it back. All right, guys. So yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Don't worry about it, guys. But tonight, or literally the whole rest of the day today, I'm going to be reviewing, seeing what I did wrong, and we'll fix it tomorrow. All right, guys. So if you're ready, don't worry about it. Trust me, I'm sure I'm the most ready in here, and I'm sure I'll make it back. All right, guys. So I know you guys will too. All right, so don't worry about it. Just, trust me. Just today was a very, very messy day. Oh, it's going to be a long night. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get off, take a little bit of a break, and review some stuff tonight and see what we can do. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys later then. but yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Wow, YouTube. What a fucking day, bro. It's gonna be a long day, guys. It's gonna be a long day. I'll probably go live later to review some stuff because we definitely need some reviews tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I could do today, guys. All right, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. I will be live tomorrow. I will be trading the usual. I will be sizing a little bit heavier for these next few days, maybe next few weeks. And yeah, all right, guys. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna get off and I'll see you guys tomorrow or maybe later. All right, guys. I'm gonna go review and see what went wrong here. But yeah, guys.